Okay, so how many of you love doing this? Refreshing every 5 minutes, 1 hour, every 2 hours. Come on. And how many of you get so devastated, so annoyed when this little subscriber count just wouldn't go up? Hey all, welcome back. It's me, Kevin, and believe me when I say this, not seeing your subscriber count go up after a good night's sleep is like having an egg and not being able to fry it even when you are absolutely starving. So the very first thing I want to tell you straight up is if your subscriber count isn't going up overnight, then the problem isn't your viewers and the problem isn't the YouTube algorithm. The problem is you. And please don't hate me for this. I'm just being perfectly honest here because the truth may hurt, but it will make you stronger. The one big mistake I see all new YouTubers and small YouTubers do is they're always asking their viewers to like the video or subscribe to their video and turn on notifications in the very first minutes of the video. Now listen to me for 1 minute and imagine this. You're walking in a mall and this salesman approaches you and tries to sell you a product. He introduces himself, gives you some fake compliments, and then proceeds to give you a brief introduction to his product. And then he tells you that if you give away your information and sign up to their newsletter, they will give you the product he is holding, which is worth $100 for free. And all of this is done under 1 minute. Now be honest with me here. Are you going to take up that offer that seems a little dodgy? If you're smart, then you're going to give some fake details, sign up, and take that $100 product. But in general, most people's first instinct is to back off, say no, and then run away as far as possible. And this is what I see in most small YouTubers who just started a YouTube channel. They are just too eager to tell their viewers to like the video or to subscribe to their channel. I mean, come on, what exactly are they subscribing to here? The chances of getting a viewer to subscribe in the very first minute is so low that you have a much higher chance surviving a fall from the third floor. I'm sure you know this by now, but the first 30 seconds of your video is the most important part of all, and it is also the hardest part to get right. The first 30 seconds is when you need to grab your viewers' attention and give them a reason to stay and finish watching your entire video. And know this, just because the first 30 seconds is really awesome to you, it doesn't really mean it is awesome to all of your viewers. So if you used up the first 30 seconds to tell people to subscribe to your channel, then it is like that salesman at the mall all over again. You're basically asking them to subscribe without first giving them a reason. Instead, I want you to focus on these few important points that I'm about to share with you. And I promise you, if you focus on these few important points, then your YouTube channel is going to grow by itself. First, understand that running a YouTube channel is a mental game. Look, I get it. There's probably someone around you who knows you just started a YouTube channel and probably just wants to make fun of you by asking how many subscribers you have, even when you're only 1 month in. And you might feel like you're being judged based on your subscriber count and not based on how many people you have inspired, how many people you have impacted, or how many people that has gained some values out of your videos. And they just enjoy judging you based on your YouTube channel's subscriber count and not based on how many people you have helped, how many people you have impacted, or how many people you have inspired. Well, to these people, I would say, the way I see this is what's made you care so much about your subscriber count is because there's this fear in how people would actually view you. Because deep inside you, your subscriber count is the metric, the validations to your YouTube channel's success. And it's okay. You want to prove a point to those people who look down on your YouTube channel, and maybe you just want to prove a point to yourself, and I completely understand that. But if your mental strength is not strong enough to get past this phase, then you're just making yourself miserable. And I see this way too often, especially in those Facebook, YouTube groups where people are just sharing their accomplishment, how fast they get to their subscriber count, how fast they get to 1,000 subscriber count, how they blew up. And so those are the people in those Facebook group, they started getting jealous. They start to ask around to see if someone would watch their videos, if anyone would subscribe to their channel, and in return, they would subscribe to their channel too. And I'm not sure if you notice it, but those views and subscribers that you're getting from those Facebook groups, they're not organic, because those people, they tend to do it just for themselves because they want you to return the favor. They're the same people who will most likely watch your videos once, get you to subscribe to their channel, and then they won't watch any of your future videos anymore. So my advice to you is, if you want to grow your YouTube subscriber count, then you need to be mentally prepared for things to not go as expected. And when things don't go as expected, take that as a lesson for you to improve, for you to get better in the next video. The next point to grow your subscriber count is to figure out what is your channel's value proposition that makes your viewers want to know more. I'm not a YouTube expert, but the way I see it, videos on YouTube kind of just revolves around three forms: education, entertainment, and lifestyle, such as vlogging. Entertainment is for viewers who enjoys a good laugh and they want someone to keep them entertained after a long day at work, or maybe they just want someone to make themselves feel good about their own boring life. Entertainment mostly consists of things like gaming, or people doing silly things, or people doing cool things, sometimes people doing dangerous things just to get some views. So channels like PewDiePie, Dude Perfect, MrBeast, they are what I considered as the entertainment channel, where we just watch them do things that are fun. And at the same time, it reminds us of how crappy our life is. So entertainment is something that I can never do because I am not charismatic and I am sure as hell not entertaining. I mean, if I have 1 million subscribers, then yeah, sure, I can force myself to be energetic and charismatic. The second one is education, and education is kind of my kind of genre. It is the type of videos where after you watch it, you feel like you learn something. You feel like you gain some sort of value out of what people have to say, and this value that you gain can be translated and applied to your own life. Channels like Gary Vee, TED Talk, Graham Stephan, just to name a few, they offer valuable insights and perspective that teaches you something or maybe motivates you. Education is by far the easiest videos for me to create because everyone has experiences to share, right? Including making mistakes. And nothing you can say can be wrong because it is just an opinion. The third one is lifestyle, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is similar to vlogging. This type of content can get really big and quite easy to do, although I'm not really a big fan of watching other people's daily life. But I find this category similar to what influencers are these days, and we all know how lucrative that industry can be. In my opinion, the way this works is they show you a part of their life, often overly dramatized and a little fake, and they make their viewers want to be them. Most people on YouTube tend to like to do vlogging because it is easy, and who doesn't like to be the center of attention, right? It is like being a celebrity. I'm not a big fan of this type of video, if you can't tell, because it can give viewers the wrong idea and sometimes it can make other people feel miserable. So anyways, choose one genre and then figure out what is your YouTube channel's value proposition and then create videos around that. Most of the time, if your value is clear and your viewers enjoy one or two of your videos because they can relate to you, then more often than not, they'll just subscribe to your YouTube channel even if you do not ask them. And this leads me to my third and final important point: knowing your target audience. So after you figure out what is your value proposition for your YouTube channel, it can definitely be broken down further. For example, if you're going to create a gaming YouTube channel, you're not going to cover every single games out there. You might just pick one or two games like Minecraft or Roblox. And then once you start creating videos around those two games, one of them is going to give you a lot more views or subscribers. So you need to decide, which target audience do you want? Do you want the Minecraft audience or do you want the Roblox audience? And you can tell by the number of views you get, right? If people are interested in your Minecraft videos, then you need to create more Minecraft videos because that's where your subscribers are going to come from. Now, if your Roblox or Minecraft videos are getting roughly the same type of views and subscribers, then maybe it is time for you to test another game just to see how it goes. The formula in getting subscribers is quite simple, at least to me, because for every views you get, there's always this percentage of people who is going to subscribe to your channel, which means for me, the more views you get for one engaging video, the more subscribers you are going to get. It's as simple as that. And to get more views, you create more videos around that niche and you release them more frequently. Of course, every video you do needs to be better than the previous one as well, so keep that in mind. Because you know what, and this happens to me as well, videos on YouTube just randomly blows up. Sometimes a video that is a year old ended up blowing up a year later. I know, the YouTube algorithm is just strange. But when that happens, your YouTube subscriber is just going to naturally come in. Finding your target audience is by far the hardest thing for me to do, mainly because they are humans, which means you can't control them. One day they could be bored of your content, and then the next day they could be back for more. You just can't control their action. If they choose to subscribe to your channel, they can do so. And if they choose to unsubscribe to your channel, they can also do it. But remember, there's always a big pool of viewers in your target audience. So don't put too much focus on retaining your subscribers or getting new subscribers. Instead, focus on creating high value content for your viewers and let them decide for themselves if they want to subscribe to your channel or not. I know running a YouTube channel is difficult and complicated, but that's what it means to be a YouTuber. Running a YouTube channel is like running a business. It isn't the same as working a 9-to-5 job, and it isn't the same as having an Instagram account where you can just post a picture or a video and have your family or friends just double tapping to give you likes without even reading any of your caption. And also, along the way, you will encounter people who will offer you unsolicited advice. They will tell you to do this and do that for your YouTube channel, even when they themselves do not run a single YouTube channel. All I can say is these are all the naysayers and you can safely ignore them. Don't let them bring you down by saying your subscriber count is low, because it is your YouTube channel and only you know if your YouTube channel is growing or not, and no one else does. So just do your own thing, do what's right for your own channel, and focus on those videos that brings you substantially more subscribers and views. Create more of those videos, evaluate, and then take it from there. Oh, and one more thing. If you do want to ask people to subscribe to your channel, then please do it after you have provided value in your video. That gives people a reason to subscribe, and if they like it, they will subscribe. If not, well, there's nothing you or me can do about it.